Hello all, welcome back to Project Master Podcast. How to model parallel work with exact finish order. What executives actually want in reports and when to fast track for quicker value. Let's model the first question, which is about sequencing activities. A series of activities can run in parallel but must finish in a specific sequence. What method should you use? Do you need to use PDM, which is precedence diagramming method, or arrow diagramming method, or critical path, or float? We need to use PDM, precedence diagramming method. When tasks overlap yet but must complete in a set order, you need explicit logical relationships. Start to start, finish to start, start to finish to finish with leads or lags. This is PDM. It lets you parallelize with start to start and lag. Then enforce the finish order through finish to start or finish to finish logical relationships. Let's look at the other options which are not the right answer. ADM or AOA, which is the arrow diagramming method, is older and clunky for overlaps. Critical path is an analysis result, it is not a modeling method. Float is a scheduled attribute, it is not a sequencing technique. We need to model the overlap, then change the finish sequence. Your tool will enforce it. Moving on to the next question. Which report provides summary information to senior management? Is it going to be a cost estimate or risk management plan or milestone report or bar chart? Executives want the big picture. Are we hitting key checkpoints? A milestone report is going to give you this answer. Hence the answer is option C, which is the milestone report. A milestone report summarizes completed, upcoming and at-risk milestones with dates and one-line notes. Let's look at the other options which are not the right answer for this question. Cost estimate is planning input, not a status summary. RMP or risk management plan is a governance approach, not showing progress. Gantt chart is too detailed for executives. Activities are not equal to outcomes. We need to remember this. You should always have a single page, one page full of milestones, planned versus actual, RAG status, one line which determines whether it's risky or not, and then you can have a link to the detail only if asked. Moving on to the next question. There is a low risk project, BCR is 1.5, discretionary is preferential. There is a low risk project, BCR is 1.5, preferential or discretionary dependency exists. In this scenario, what is the best action a project manager can take? You as a project manager, will you cut resources from an activity or move resources or make more activities concurrent, which means you fast track, or you're going to remove activities from the project? The option C is the right answer. You're going to make more activities concurrent or fast track them. Let's understand. High benefit versus cost. BCR 1.5 benefit cost ratio plus soft logic screams fast track. Relax discretionary links to run work in parallel and bring value forward without adding cost. Other options are not the right answer. When you cut resources, it's going to slow you down. When you move resources, it often implies crashing, which means extra cost or coordination. Removing activities, there's a risk of scope gap. Convert from finish to start to start with a sensible lag. Add quality assurance gates and acceptance checks to guard quality while overlapping. Let's do a recap here. PDM models overlaps and enforces finish order with finish to start to start, finish to finish, start to finish, including leads and lags. Milestone report is a crisp executive summary. Fast track is when the risk is low and the dependencies are discretionary. You implement the fast track method. We come to the end of the episode. Hope the knowledge is valuable. Thank you for tuning in.